turmoil match. That is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that mutiny was a mistake.
And from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 163 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the X-Factor, Villian!
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
This Superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Ooh!
That hurt.
Double stomp.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side. Going for a pin attempt. And after this,
winner. Noam Dar wins.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Dragon screw!
Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh!
And a series of vicious stomps.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. Dropping the knee for more punishment. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Round and round into the
satellite DDT. And Noam is countered. Working on the leg.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Jumping stomp to the gut. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Oh, what a wind-up on that kick.
Bang! Pummeled by the double stomp.
That'll turn your lights out. Oh, man, what a boot. Oh.
Oh, kick finds it.
Oh.
Catches the kick into a dragon screw leg whip.
Arm wringer applied.
Down.
And he goes for the pin. He gets the shoulder up in two.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
What a counter. Wow, belly.
Catching a cutter.
Cover. Two. Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Big forearm.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Insulting. I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Punishing double axe handle.
Boom. Sliding out of danger there.
Unbelievable athleticism. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Oh, kick right in the back. Jumping stomp to the gut. Oh, my Lord. Ooh. And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
He's got to fight his way back into this.
Oh, the sudden cutter. Is it
two competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory? Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Ooh.
Kick. Nasty kick.
Devastating kick.
Oof. West did his homework.
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Here it comes. Special delivery. The attitude adjustment. Wesley is in serious danger.
2.
And they're eliminated. And there's your winner.
Here's your winner, the X Factor, Villian!
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. I'd question your strategy.
You ever known?
I know. We had to.
We gotta trust.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny. Mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Ooh! Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That shot on Wolfgang did not miss. Belly. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power. Gut wrench. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
He's able to fight Wolfgang off.
Finds the roll-up. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup. Big clothesline.
Calculating the next move here.
Vicious right forearm.
Using a suplex to set up a cutter. Power drop kick. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Double axe handle finds the mark.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Chase here.
If Chase can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Super kick!
Russian leg sweep.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
There's two, and a kick out.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Picture-perfect drop kick.
He puts him into the corner. What a chop!
Oh, man.
Super kick! His shoulders are down. And he kicks out at two.
And frustration might be starting to set in. Oh!
No, he kicks out.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Tossed with ease. So much pain inflicted in this match.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber. Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope.
smooth might be the last one he needs.
Double under on the fly. Up and face buster.
Chase can seal it here.
2 count.
This one's far from over, though. The Elimination Chamber rages on.
Back into the ring now.
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Fends off the attack with an elbow. Climbing up the chamber wall now.
To one end. Where is this going?
2.
The Elimination Chamber always makes its presence felt. Only one of these 4 combatants will leave here victorious. Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Oh, look at the jabs. Rapid fire. And then it...
Oh, clothesline.
Here it comes. Special delivery. To the judgment. Wow. That was incredible.
Here we go. Single leg crab.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
He's in excruciating.
He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes.
Sling blade.
Nicely done.
Ooh, bullseye.
That turns him around for Duke.
What's he doing?
Ascending the wall for some reason.
Stops the attack.
No. Running Hurricane Rana.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
Cover here. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Lift off. Rock kick.
Kick to the gut. Set up.
Counter. Right when it was needed. Broke out with a fist to the face.
Power slam incoming. No.
Step delivers the inverted DDT.
Insulting. One step ahead.
Back scissors.
All the way down.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Catching a drop kick.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Signing wizard.
Big forearm.
Jensen falling victim to an onrush now.
Brooks is finding no salvation here.
Fix bomb. 2. Here we are, a triple threat-like dynamic for the last 3 competitors in this Elimination Chamber match.
Look at this. The field began with 6, and we're here now. 1 on.
Stunner!
Hudson won't come back after that.
2 count. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt. that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Forearm smash after the stomps.
Just mounted with punches and not, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Well-placed kick.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Oh, clothesline. Look at this. This can't be good. Backbreaker. Pretty sure I invented that move.
She knew how to evade that.
Knee right to the face.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
And that attack was enough to shake up Lexis. Counter. Saw it coming. She counters it.
Strong forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
In a weakened state here, guys.
Attacking the body.
Sharp punch.
Here comes your partner.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. King gets out of dodge. Slam down. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too.
Bulldog!
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Elbow to the knee. Into a leg lock, and look at this brutality. Brutality.
Those strikes were a sign from the challenger. A message that says, I want that title so badly, I can practice Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.